guys, it's Paula. I hope you are doing well. Today I thought I would talk to you about what I bought from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It started on March 18th and went until April 7th. The reason I decided to do this video is because several people on Instagram were reaching out to me and saying, what are you gonna get? What are you interested in? And I said, well, how about I post a video about what I bought at the end. Here's the truth. I didn't buy anything during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I did buy, look at this photo bomber right here. Kitty, what are you doing? I did buy some things from Walgreens during that time, but I did not buy anything from Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So let me tell you what I did buy. I walked into Walgreens one night for AAA batteries, and I walked out with 6 new makeup products, which isn't good, but isn't bad. 3 are not so bad, 3 are a little bit bad. But anyways, also, Walgreens was having a buy 2 get 1 free sale. So the first thing I see when I walk in are these Milani setting sprays. Now, I've been wanting to try these for about a year, and they were never in stock. When any store I walked into, Target, Walgreens, CVS, whatever, they were never in stock. So when I actually saw these in a display, I got kind of giddy. And then the idea of getting like 33% off my purchase with these was a little too much for me to pass up. I do not currently need setting sprays. I have 4, so now I have 7, so that wasn't great. But I have been trying these out. A couple people, when I posted this haul on Instagram, a couple people mentioned that the sprayer is total rubbish and doesn't work for them at all. I don't know if it starts good and eventually goes bad with use, but I have tried these 2 so far. I tried the Make It Last and the Dewy, Make It Dewy, and the sprayer's been working fine so far, so I will keep you guys posted if it craps out on me. But so far so good with that. And I also picked up the limited edition Wet n Wild highlighters from this collection. What was the collection called? I cannot remember what the collection is called, but it's the one with the skulls on it that was just recently released. I never see Wet n Wild limited edition products in my local stores. Other people seem to pick it up right away, it's no problem, but when that mermaid one came out, I couldn't find it. When the gold bar came out, I couldn't find it. When the original square highlighters with the flowers on them, I couldn't find it. I had to go to wetnwild.com, and I just got kind of giddy when I saw these on display in Walgreens, and it was a total impulse buy. I do not need highlighters currently. I have about 1 million highlighters, but I picked up this one, the loose highlighter. I've seen Tati use this a few times already, and it looked amazing on her. And then I cannot pass up a colorful, crazy highlighter. So I got this pink one. It's a really interesting pink. It's kind of a pinky plum colored. I doubt I will ever put this on my cheeks. It's probably just the world's largest eyeshadow. And that is the shade Purple Ashes. And then this white with the pink, oh, that is so bright. There we go. The white with the pinky pearl shift. And that is called White Raven. I have swatches on my Instagram if you guys want to see what it looks like. And then this loose powder only comes in one shade, I believe, and that's Moon Tears. But it has a more champagne golden tone to it. You can see from the outside. So I did not end up buying anything from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. There were a few things that definitely were tempting me, and I did actually go online kind of humoring the idea of possibly buying them, and they were all sold out by the time I got around to it, which I kind of considered a blessing in disguise. Either I'll buy it down the road with Ulta points, or maybe it'll go half off again in the future, or maybe I won't buy it, and by the time you know, I have the opportunity to buy it, I won't have any interest in it. So I'm not gonna worry about what I didn't get, but I will tell you what I was really looking at a little bit more closely. I have the sale catalog that came last month. I mentioned this in my top 3, bottom 3. It took all of my willpower not to buy that purple Becca primer. I just finished a sample of it. I absolutely loved it. Half off is a great deal, but I have at least a year's supply of primer in this house currently. And to bring in a new one just doesn't make any sense. Hopefully either in November or next March, it will be in Ulta 21 Days of Beauty again, and I can pick it up for half off again. Otherwise, I'll have to get it with points or something down the road. But I just don't need it now, so I decided to pass on it. Lip glosses and eyeshadow singles are one of those things that I can never have enough of. And so when I saw that there was the Buxom Full-On Lip Cream and the Urban Decay singles, I was definitely intrigued. I went on... I didn't even go online the day that the Buxom was up. I cannot bring another lip product into the house right now, so I didn't even tempt myself with that one. I did look online the day the Urban Decay singles were half off, but a couple that I was particularly interested in were already sold out, and then there was others that I was a little bit interested in, but I just decided to pass and not get anything. I also was probably the only other thing that I was really kind of eyeballing throughout this, oh, there were 2 things. Where is it? Oh, it's not on here, but it was online. Definitely the Marvelous Mauves palette from Dose of Colors. That was probably the #1 thing that I was tempted to buy. I actually duped that palette from Shadows in my stash last year to kind of deter myself from wanting to buy that palette because it was so beautiful. And then to see it half off, I thought, I don't need any eyeshadows, but, you know, half off is such a good deal, and I've been wanting this for like a year and a half, 2 years, I'll just get it. And I didn't get around to even looking online for it until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and as fate would have it, it was gone, it was sold out, and I was honestly kind of relieved. Like the decision had been made for me. I didn't have to figure out how I was gonna stop myself from pressing the purchase button. The decision had been made, it was sold out, and I was relieved. So hopefully it'll go on sale down the road and maybe I'll pick it up then. I certainly would love to have all of those Dose of Color quints eventually, but I'm kind of proud of myself for, you know, I could have set my alarm for 12 a.m. and gotten online and bought it, you know, but I didn't. I have done that in the past, by the way. I have set my alarm for 12 a.m. and woken up and bought something with my phone and then gone back to sleep. So, you know, the fact that I kind of allowed the day to go by and not really obsess about it and then go on and see and be okay with it being sold out was a pretty good feeling, actually. And like I said, it was a bit of a relief. And then the last thing I was eyeing was, of course, the MAC setting spray. Even though I just bought 3 Milani setting sprays, I was still kind of keeping an eye on the MAC one. But the reason I was eyeing the MAC one is not for the one that they were offering for half off. I was hoping that they were gonna offer the scented ones also for half off, and it turns out they weren't. They were only offering the original MAC Fix Plus for half off that day. And I already have like a half of a bottle still here in the house that I haven't used up yet, so I don't really need the original bottle. And it turns out it was sold out anyways by the time I got online. But what I was really looking for was like the coconut one or the rose one. I think they brought those back. They were limited edition and they all sold out really fast, but I think I had heard that MAC had just recently brought those back and made them, what's it called when it's not limited edition? Whatever that's called. But they brought them back permanently. That's the word. They brought them back permanently, and so if those were on sale for half off, I was gonna scoop those up, but didn't matter. It wasn't, those weren't for sale, and the regular MAC Fix Plus had been sold out by the time I got on there again, so the decision had been made for me. These Bare Minerals Gen Nude lip colors, the Statement lip colors, these were on sale during the last Ulta 21 Days of Beauty in November, and I bought like 6 of them, and there are more that I would love. I mean, just looking at the colors, every color speaks to me in the whole range. So there's like 10 shades, so there's 4 more that I could easily scoop up and buy when it's on sale like this for $13, but I haven't even really used the ones that I bought. I haven't gotten around to the ones that I have, so why would I buy more? I cannot buy lip products. I just can't. So I ended up passing on those two. I don't need any eyeliners, and I've already kind of devoted like any future eyeliner purchases to Marc Jacobs. That blacker eyeliner, I have it in my waterline right now. I love that eyeliner so much that if I ever needed to buy another eyeliner, I'd probably just spend the money on the Marc Jacobs. But I had heard good things about these julep ones, and I was kind of intrigued by that, but just didn't happen. It didn't happen. I couldn't justify any of these purchases during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I didn't buy anything other than what I picked up from Walgreens, my impulse buy from Walgreens. So overall, I'm doing pretty good. These 6 purchases, the 3 setting sprays and the 3 highlighters, are the first makeup purchases I have made since I did my Confessions of a Makeup Hoarder Part 2, where I talked to you guys about how I fall for limited edition products every time, and I talked to you guys about the Kathleen Lights polish and the Too Faced haul. I'll link that video right here if you guys want to check it out and you didn't see it. But this is the first purchase I've made since that purchase in that video. So overall, I am still doing way better this year than I have in the last few years with kind of limiting my purchases. It's still more than I need, but you know, work in progress. That's all I can say. So that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.